Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm kind of pumped up. If we're going to keep going higher here, or if we're going to dump down. We're into this imbalance on the hourly. Kind of makes me a little curious. Make sure my volume's coming through okay. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you're having a good week in the market and it's not trying to kill you like it does to me. But I think it's doing it to everybody, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's just what it does. I got 47 contracts at a 155. I don't think we're going up there. Then again, I said that before and it just crawled up. And I was thinking where we swept that. And we do just push up. But maybe we come down and sweep this first. What's this at? 977s. Two 80s. Is it a 280s? No way. Well, maybe though. Yeah, 280s, man. 100 contracts up at the 312. Why? Well, there is contracts going up to the upside. A lot more than the downside, so I don't know. I was thinking probably thinking maybe would have went down, but right, I thought we come sweep this probably first, but maybe we just go up. Interesting. Right, maybe everybody would think down. That's why I just keep going up. Maybe. So let's see. Previous day's candle's low is down here. Highs at 280s, so it's a ways off. It's a ways off. There's not much, right? But that's 71. I would sweep that. So I'm curious, do we come down here, sweep that wick? I think I want to go up. Like if you look at the daily, like the high for that is at 280. Previous day candle, and the low is at 1, or down here, 977. But does it want to come down and sweep this? Because the 71 would put us in this little fair value gap down here. So Interesting. I don't want to trade it just willy-nilly yet. I want to see how this market's moving, what it's going to do. I literally just opened the charts, so market could be all choppy, it could be up, down, crazy once it starts moving. Like, I want to see how it is, if it's consistent. Hopefully it is. Right, we got contracts, 47 contracts at a 155, 39 contracts at a 130, 30 contracts at a 115. Like, it seems like most of the contracts, there's 100 contracts up at the 312s, 64 to 350s. Like, I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, when you see contracts up there normally, it's like we're going to get up there. It's going to move up there because it's bigger players sitting up there. Right, I think we take out the 71s. Back to, excuse me, back to probably like the VWAP. Just because of this little imbalance here, but we don't have to. You know. And then we got this one here that we touched into. Touched it into once, come down, touch into it again, come down. So do we sweep that now and then move back up and go through it? That's what I feel like. It's previous day high up here. Oh, I got that answer pretty quick. Okay, so we're taking it to 71s. Now, does this continue down, or do we start pushing up? I don't think we have too much to the downside. Yeah, not really. Alright, it's not a ton of it. Order block down here we're bouncing off of now. So I guess you could say this was a Head and Shoulders. Alright. I don't think, yeah, like I said, that order block was there, so. Get 240 left on this candle. See where the next candle opens. If it opens, you know, above the VWAP, makes a little area there. We bounced off that pretty good. I normally take longs off that, but like I said, I just got into this right now, so I literally just, normally I'm an hour out looking at all this stuff before, but I was busy this morning, so I couldn't get out here. So I don't really trust it yet. I don't know what it's doing, how it's moving. But I was pretty quick. Right, so that was a pretty sweet bounce. It's normally something I would take a long off of. A little order block like that. Right, and we do have higher lows, higher highs on the hourly. Doesn't mean it needs to continue, but saying we do have it. I think I'm getting a cold. Ugh, brutal. Right, like look at that. One minute left. We can push back down, touch this fair value VWAP again. Sorry. And then we continue up. So far, two of the things we said were going to happen happened. So, we're good predictors. Seeing the head and shoulders. Seeing the dip down to the imbalance. Now, does it push up? Was that just a nice little sweep down to that order block? Just because, like I said, looked at all those contracts sitting up higher. Right? Seems like it wants to go higher. Do we come back to the VWAP? The WWAP? Maybe a little lower. Right, nice wick left behind on the 15. So let's see. Let's see. I'd like to see us take back some of that wick on the hourly. Like back to that imbalance. So it should be probably back to the VWAP here. Before moving up, doesn't have to, but I'd like to see it. Just to take out some of the longs. I think we do move up. I would just would have liked to come retest the VWAP again before we did, but it might not. It's pretty strong too, that move. That move was pretty strong. Big old wick. What was the hourly on this? Oh, it's my other chart. Makes sense. Big wick on the 15. Now it's been consolidating here on the hourly for a while. Realistically, it's just consolidation pretty much. Moving up. Higher lows and higher highs, except for here. Swept. Do we push back down a little bit? I'd like a little more. I would like to back to the VWAP, really, but more contracts to the upside, sitting up there. So this could be a nice little grindy morning, grind up. It's kind of what we've been seeing lately anyway. If we touch this again. See if we touch the VWAP again, look to move up. We might just squeeze now, but I think we go up. I think it's gonna be like one of those mornings we've been having lately, just grindy mornings. Get back above the 9. I would like to take a little more of this wick, but don't need to. Do not need to. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Thanks for hanging out. Trying to build my small channel. It is getting bigger though. 609 subscribers now, so that's good. If you need any accounts, Take Profit Trader, please use code JW. Need any accounts with Elite Trader Funding, there's a link in the chat. And Earn to Trade. I just started trading now with Finamark. I know nothing about them, except that a lot of other traders apparently use them. I didn't even know. Apparently they're good. I got to figure out this platform a little bit more, but I only got a 25K to try them out, so I'm really just fooling around with them now. But yeah, if it keeps going good, you know, apparently they're a really good prop firm, so I was like, alright, I'm going to try them out. There you go. See, that's what I was thinking, right? Look at our little pullback back to here. And if you trade with Trade Day, JWT. And that's all I got. That's it. It's my spiel for the day. A little dip for the new 30-minute candle. We got 5 minutes, well, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I like to get a little dip down here. Start moving up. Might not get a pushback or a little pullback that far, but it'd be nice if we did. $250 left. We have a new 30-minute candle. I think we do move up after that. Might even start going now, but I was hoping to get that first. A little push down to the VWAP. But I don't know. $150 left. I feel like if I got in now, I think it would dump down to the VWAP, then start moving up, right? seconds. And that's where you got to be careful. New 30-minute candle. It's like a new hourly. The enemy is probably going to move pretty good, so could just pull right back here, or I could push right up. So it's almost better for just to wait, see what it's going to do, and then look to get in. Right, we close below the 9. But right at it, so. Let's see. I honestly think it's gonna be one of those up days, just grindy mornings. I'd like to retest the VWAP again, but I don't know if we're gonna get down there. I think it would come down and swipe these, right? Just these little lows. I think we would, right? I don't want to just jump in here. Like I said, I think it goes up. There's more contracts to the upside, but I'd like for it to touch one more time, but it might not. It might just keep going. 220 left on this 5-minute. If we can get over these, we'll probably pull back a little bit, and we'll look probably to get in. I didn't really want to get in without coming down here first, but that could have been a mistake. Maybe we just come back to the 9 and then keep moving up. Patience sometimes works. Sometimes it's better to be patient than jumping in and out of trades. Well, all the time it's better to do that, but ooh, we're up 12 bucks in our earn to trade. What's it saying here? Balance. Oh, we're up to $100. Moving up. Moving up big time. Yeah, if you want to try to earn the trade, they got a deal on now. It's 60% off code JW, which is pretty sweet. "25 seconds left in the 5-minute candle. Now, do we stall here and pull back a little bit, just below the 9? That would be a good setup for the 9. We'll be back above it. Probably look to get long. Well, it closed above it. Like we were saying, lots of time on this candle left to move back down a little bit. Let's see how it goes. $2.50 left in the 5-minute. Yeah, maybe that's as far as it's gonna go for down. Unfortunate. Wanted a little bit more downside first, at least down to the 84s, 86s even. Well, I mean, maybe it did hit. Yeah, it did hit 86. Probably should have took that. Well, that's okay. How's our other trade doing? 26 bucks. We're killing it. Killing it on the Finemark with Earn the Trade. 40 seconds left. A lot of liquidity to the upside. So, 10 seconds on this candle. Do we get our little pullback we want? We'll see. We will see. I think we do. I don't know. Might just start running now. It's hard to say. I always like it when I get back above the 9. I like to dip down through it a little bit, pull back up, and try to get a long off of that. But I don't even know if it's going to this time, but hopefully it does. Up 18 bucks in our earn to trade. We're doing good. Only got 1 micro on that. Let's keep throwing 1 micro on it. It's only 25K. But they got, I think they're celebrating 9+ years, so they got 60% off all their 50Ks. So I'm probably gonna grab one later on. But if you need any accounts with them, code JW with earn to trade. They got Finamark. I never used that before. Like, I just got the basic settings in it, but apparently you can do a ton of stuff with it. It is right on their platform, but it's Rithmic, so yeah, that might be it. Like, that might be all we're getting there. Oh, I just sell 1 account. I did that a couple times already. Sell that. Wasn't trying to go short. I was just trying to sell the other one. Let's get rid of this altogether. Still feel like we do get that pullback though. I definitely could be wrong. I can, not even much, just back through the 9 a little bit and then move up. We got 219 left. Right, especially see like an indecision candle. I'd like to see a little pullback, move up. Would be nice. Just small pullback. Stay here. 85, 86 before it moves. Normally get above the 9 EMA, we always get a little pullback through it, then it moves up. Now, it doesn't mean it has to. Sometimes it can just run straight up, but I want to see it kind of reject off of it or through it again, start moving up. 40 seconds. I don't want to see it close below it, but bounce off of it. Might not even get down there. Maybe the next candle. Push down through a little bit. We got 10 seconds left in the 5 minute. So let's see. Little dip below. Small dip. Might not even get that. But 4:35 left in the 5 minutes. So we got lots of time for it to dip down through, wick up, confirm that we're going to stay above this 9, and then take a long, and hopefully push up. A lot of contracts sitting to the upside, so market loves to take them out. I don't know if we're gonna get it, man. I think I might just run up and keep going. Would kind of be a little inverted too, inverted head and shoulders. We pull back down here. Interesting. It's interesting. $2.45 left. Right, or maybe this. So maybe even more. What is dinging? Oh. Let's charge this baby. Right, maybe this is the shoulder here. I would sweep this. Stream freezing up, it's funny. $130 left. Take that off for a second there, because I think we do get that. I think we do get a little pullback. $45 seconds left on the candle. We'll see. Like I said, I do think it goes up, but just trying to get the right entry is the fuckery right now. Right? You don't want to just jump in and then pulls back 20 points. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps. Small channel. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate it. And watch me confuse myself about the market, right? I think pre-market's even harder in a way. Like, it's not harder, but it's just, there's less volume, so it's like you gotta be, I don't know. You can be flukier with when you're trading open. You can get yourself destroyed too, but you can just jump in along and get lucky sometimes, or short, because there's volume, you know. Here it's like, okay, what's the market gonna do? So I think, like I said, I think it goes up, but it's like, oh, I'd like for it to pull back a bit. Because we did this the last few mornings, we just grinded up. Like, I should have got in, I think the other trade was around here somewhere the other day. It was kind of like the same setup. And I was like, oh, I did take a long, but I went up like far as, I think I made 20 points or something, and I was like, got out, but it went up. It just kept climbing. It's like I should have got in. And I'm kind of getting that feeling now. It's almost giving me like a little FOMO. Like I should be in now, but it's like, oh, doesn't it, you know, wouldn't it pull back a little bit? But being patient is good sometimes. Well, all the time. But you got to be okay with missing trades too, so. Well, that's what they say. I'm never okay with it, but I guess there'll be lots more trades. Just pull back. Pull back. What do we got? 8:22 here, so got like 7 minutes till new hour. So I'm definitely thinking we're probably gonna get a pullback before new hour. So probably around now, like 7 minutes left. If we were going to, you think it would start around now? $135 left for the 5 minute. Probably should have left my small trade on my earn to trade, my micro. Probably be up more now. Shouldn't have took it off. One minute left. We're gonna have 5 minutes left till new hour after this. 1 minute, so do we pull back? Or it's just gonna squeeze to 111. I tried to make a trade earlier, take a long, and I ended up putting 2 minis on. I meant to have my group clicked. I didn't. And I got out. And then I went to close it, go short. And I went short on the other one too. So I'm down a little bit on very stupid trading. Always make sure you got a group, you got it clicked. Make sure you got your group clicked on. I did that so many times. Oh my god. When I used to trade with like 20 accounts with Apex, and I go click on it and, you know, just blow up an account in 10 seconds. Like, that wasn't right. I don't know how many accounts I'm after losing like that. Too many. Too many. Oh. Right? It's gonna keep going up. So I was saying, right? I was like, ugh. 3 minutes. Now do we pull back? Or are we not pulling back at all? We're just gonna keep going. New hour in 3 minutes. It's weird because normally, like I said, when we get back above the 9, normally break through the 9, close above, pushed up here, came back to the 9. Normally get a little pullback below it, wick back up above, and it's like, okay, so we're definitely going up. Then jump in. It's not definitely, obviously, but normally it does go up. This time we didn't do that at all. So now I'm just nervous. Okay, do we come back down before going up? I don't know, but it could just squeeze to 111 now. Don't know. 2 minutes left, right? Yeah, I just didn't have a good spot to enter. Did not give me a good spot to enter. Something I was comfortable with anyway. Ugh, pull back. It's not going to. It's like, nope, I'm just running. Done. Done. Okay. 40 seconds left. What do we do here? What do we do? We got news today too, right? FOMC members speaking. Is that it? Thought there was some big O news today. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a spot here unless we pull back. We are at the 100 there now, so maybe we might get a little pullback. I guess here was our spot. And that's the same as yesterday. Like literally. It was like this yesterday and I was like, I should get in here. And I didn't. And I watched this just run right up to the 150s somewhere. Maybe even higher. But it gotta be somewhere here. We need a pullback. Yeah, I thought there was more news today. I thought it was supposed to be something else besides this. I gotta check. There's gotta be. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no news. Weird. I wonder, is it because the government's shut down or whatever? Maybe they're canceling news. I know they canceled something else the other day. I forget what it was, but I was literally waiting for it. I'm like, oh, news is going to be coming in soon. It said tentative or something, and I was like, what the hell's going on? But I guess maybe where the government shut down. Can we get a little pullback here? Is that all we're getting? Well, I'm putting this back long because I think we're just going to keep crawling up. I think we're gonna just keep crawling here. What's this at here? 80? There's no fucking way we pull back that far, do we? I don't say we're coming back to that. Now that being said, we definitely could. This is one of the hardest mornings to enter the market that I've seen in a long time. Just keeps going up. I guess this was the entry down here or here. That was it. Definitely didn't think here. Well, I did actually. I took a trade there, but I thought it was gonna pop probably above it. But I wasn't looking for a. I was looking for like 96 or something. But yeah, it's just going. It's just gonna go. Hopefully, you guys are making money and long. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new, like and subscribe. If you're not, thanks for coming back. I killed my camera for a second here. Yeah, liking and subscribing really helps the algorithm and helps my small channel. So I really appreciate it if you do. And if you don't want to, then you know what? Don't do it. Hanging out is cool too. Watching me get frustrated with the market. I do it every morning anyway. Every pre-market, I'm here with this little very slow trading. But sometimes it's really good. Like pre-market, sometimes you'll get these wicked setups, like decent pullbacks and right into a nice imbalance, and then you can jump in long. And if you got decent size, you can make pretty quick money. Like I try normally go 1 or 2 micros each account, or sorry, minis, and try to catch like 10 points. And if I make 400 or 500 that day, I'm just like, wow, awesome, that's good. I don't really need to trade anymore after that. 400 or 500 a day is good for me. I don't need to go crazy. I'm trying to build them slow, because I find if I try to go 1,500 a day or 3,000 a day or something like that, and just end up getting tore up, or I'll get into it and it'll put me on tilt and I'll lose a few and get a few, and then before I know it, I got my account blown. So I find it better to just look for 400 or 500 a day. It's pretty easy to do, even 300, you know. Now in saying that, I never stick with 300. I find, I don't know, when it's 200 or 300, I just get, I'm like, well, I can make one more trade, I can do whatever, and then I'll end up losing to 200. Then I'll make, you know what I mean? I try to trade as the least amount I can, because I know if I get chewed up a little bit or get tore up in a little bit of chop, I'll end up trading a lot more, and I'll end up fooling myself right up. So, and this is coming from years of experience of blowing up accounts. So I find the least amount of trades you can take in a day, the better for your mental, your psychology, I suppose. Because once you hit that tilt mode, man, it's so easy to blow up accounts. And then after you get down so low, you're like, well, the hell with this account anyway. I'm just going. And then you blow it. I don't know if you guys do that, but I've been trading futures for how long now? Well, I started in crypto. Well, I started in stocks. Then I got into crypto. And then I started trading futures probably, I want to say 2 years ago. with futures, I guess. I traded ES like everybody else starting out, and then I got into NASDAQ because it moved more. Then I got used to NASDAQ and I couldn't go back to ES because I was like, oh my god. I just found it wasn't as good. And yeah, I just been trading ever since. But I've been blowing up accounts for years and years blowing up accounts. So I finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, what's my problem with trading? And it was like, I trade too much. I was trading 20, 30 times a day. You know what I mean? Sometimes more. If I was really on a real good tilt session, oh god, I could blow up 20 accounts in a day. So now I try to train myself to trade with less accounts, to get used to trading 1 or 2 times a day. Just trying to get myself. Some days I still go on tilt and blow up accounts, but just trying to get myself in that mind state of not going too crazy, not jumping in and out, and putting myself on tilt and psychologically just scarred, you know, drove crazy. Like, would I like to be in this long? Yes, I would. I would have liked to been in down here, but you just gotta try to, I don't know. That's how it seems to work for me anyway. If I don't trade too much, I can handle it. I can deal with it, but if I trade too many times and I'm down really big, then I'll just get annoyed. And once I get down around 700 or 800, it's like, whatever, let it go. I don't care about this count. I'm just going in. I'll up my size, like, and I even catch myself sometimes doing it, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I shouldn't even be doing this. And then I'm like, I don't even care, and I'll just do it. Then I'll feel terrible later. I'm like, what did I do that for? You know, because some days I'll leave it alone when I get down like 600, 700. I'll leave it alone, and then the next morning I'll go in and it'll be a perfect setup. I'll trade it. I'll make that 800 back, or 700 or 800 in a second. And I'm like, well, why didn't I do that every other day, right? Because you always think like the market that day is garbage, but the next day could be perfect. So it's something to think about anyway. That's just my experience. Some people can do it and they're totally fine with it and they can scalp, and I can't. Well, I do scalp a little bit, but I mean, not to the extent some people do. They're 40, 50 trades a day and small size, and they do really well. But they can handle it. I'm not that kind of trader. I need a good setup, good entry, good size, look for my profit, and then get out of it. Because if I keep trying to trade all day like some people do, I'll get tore up. Especially in the open and everything else that or power hour. If I try to trade at, especially now, power hour is garbage anyway. All it does is chop. It just rips everybody up. So any profit you made, like the reason why I started trading pre-market in the first place was when I was trading before with like larger contract, well, not larger contracts, but with more accounts. I would trade in the morning. I'd have them all up $400 or $500, 600, and I'd be like, okay, I can't wait for open. And I trade in open, and I end up losing that money or so much of it. And I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna trade power hour, and then I would trade power hour, and I'd lose the rest of it or blow up the accounts. So I was like, well, what am I doing that for? Like, I had the money made in the pre-market. Why am I looking to go trade anything else? So that's what got me in my head about just trading pre-market. Does it always work? No. You know what I mean? But a lot of times it do. Sometimes I'll still trade open with like a couple micros and I'll make money, but I try to stay away from it. Especially, it almost tells you too, if the pre-market's pretty shitty, normally it's going to be pretty bad in the open too, so it's like a canary in a coal mine kind of thing. Now, not always. Sometimes the friggin' pre-market's garbage and then the open just pumps 100 points, so it's a crapshoot, man. It's the market. Now, depending on how far this pulls back, we do have this 9 here on the hourly, and I was looking at it earlier. I was like, there's no way it comes back to 80, but it might come down, sweep everything, but I don't think it does. 9 on the hour is down there, so at the 80. So maybe it does come down there. I don't think it does. Maybe it just sweeps this. Maybe it don't even sweep that. How many contracts do we have sitting up to the upside? Right, we got 28 at 115, 20 at 110. We got 39 contracts sitting at 130, 47 at the 155s, 37 at the 150s. So I do think up. Now this is a decent entry. But we are staying above the 9, so I just don't like that. We got this down here at the 80, the 9 on the hourly. But right, it's literally what I was just saying. We'll give it a bit of room. $2:45 left on the 5 minutes, so we got lots of time. Oh my god. I hate when I'm right. Especially when it's the wrong way. Ugh. Literally just said that. Right to the 80. See, maybe I should listen to myself more often. Yeah, do we take this too? 1:45 left. We got lots of time to wick back up, but well, right? I just said it. I said that. Literally said it. Stupid. Said I didn't like this 9 down here after this push up. Not to come down to that. And what do? We came down to it. Minute left. Let's see what we do here. I don't think we get back above the 9, but might push back up decent. That's funny. It wouldn't be so funny if I didn't say it. Ugh. Closing down the Lotus candle, which is never good. Oh my. please like and subscribe so you can watch me do all this every morning. Right? Say what's going to happen and then trade anyway. Because I thought it was going to squeeze. Because I thought it was going to squeeze. What a frigger. Do I DCA into this now? I'm going to. This was just sweeping all of this. I knew it was going to. I knew it was going to. I said it. I seen it. Oh my God. I seen it and I said it. You might see one of those tilt sessions I was talking about earlier. Three minutes left. Lots of time to run back up. Oh, I'm down to my other one too, though. $50. Run back up. Yeah, I've literally said it's probably going to come down and sweep all this. We have the 9 down here. No, I'm going to go long anyway. Just because. Just because I can. $2.10 left on the 5 minute. Got lots of time. Lots of time to move back up. Especially now that we swept everything. $30 seconds left. I'd really like for it to close back up here by the 86. New candle, come down a little bit, start moving up. But so I think if it closes down here, we might get back up to here, but then come down a little bit more before going up. So I'd rather see it close up higher, but we might not get it. Not gonna get it. So now we probably go a bit lower before we go up, which is unfortunate. I don't want to lose too much drawdown here. Right. It wouldn't be so funny if I didn't say it first. Right? Got the 9 there in the hourly. Better be careful of that. And then what do? I take a long. Right there. Where I said that. My God. It's amazing sometimes. Absolutely amazing. I amaze myself. Now, the question is, do I troll on 2 more and see if we get up to here? Alright. Give it a second and let it fool around here for a minute. Alright. See if we can stay above that. Even dip down a little bit below. Kind of wicking below a little bit. $2.10 left on this 5 minute. Hopefully around 2 we start moving back up. $140 left. Start waking back up now. Can we get it? I don't know. Not feeling this. Back to the VWAP. Hopefully, might save us if we do. If we don't, these accounts are gone. I don't know. $3:15 left in the 5 minute. Need a squeeze. Get the hourly back above the 9. Up around the 80. If we can get that, we'll be okay. Get that will be okay. I'll get above the VWAP or the VWAP. 45 seconds left. Get a squeeze up. New candle. Squeeze up to the 80s. That would be above the 9 on the hourly. Seconds left. Back up to the hourly 9. you go. We'll take that there. That was a good save. You gotta like and subscribe for that one if you're not already. That's a decent save. We had, what, 1,000 left? Drawdown maybe? We're up 900 in each account, so never give up. We got all our drawdown. We did it. Now I want to see it keep going for my earn to trade. Down 37 bucks, so I want to see this keep pumping. So yeah, that's good in our Apex accounts for today. Which is kind of crazy. Didn't see that coming, right? Definitely didn't see that dump. But we managed to DCA our way out of it. Now we get back above the 9 close. We'll try to see if we can take a trade on our take profit traders. So we'll just keep climbing, it'll be fine. Yeah, it was a little sketchy, right? Sometimes it's fun, sketchy trades. That was not fun. That was terrifying. I thought for sure the two of them were blown. I thought they were gone. But we managed to get them back. Now what do we do? Just get a little pullback here, new candle and 235. Little wick down, look to continue up. Hopefully. We'll try to take a long here on our take profit trader. Our earn to trade is still going. We're down 35 bucks. So I think we go up. Obviously, still a lot of contracts probably to the upside. Actually, no. There's no contracts to the upside. Well, yes, there is. There's 28 at 115. Yeah, there's 40 contracts at 130, so still got liquidity to the upside. But now, the only thing that scares me is this wick here. Close a new candle and then we start pushing down more. That makes me a little nervous, but stay above this low. We should be fine for a move up. Should be, in quotation marks. Doesn't mean we have to be. Yeah, that was some fucking balls out trading. Getting 900 in each one of those accounts. Well, it was either we're gonna get them up or we're gonna fail them. It was one or the other, and it was close. $50 seconds left in the 5-minute. Well, we did see that. We did sweep that, and we kind of stalled right there. Went down a little lower, so there's always a good chance it'll go back to the VWAP. And you see something like that. Doesn't mean it has to, but a lot of times it do. But we got lucky. We got that pump up too, up to the 34. So that's where I was holding it to. I was like, if we get through the 9 quick, and it did. So I was like, okay. So 34, I'm taking it off, regardless if it keeps pumping or not. So yeah, it was good. It worked out good. Alright, this is kind of what we want to see. We want to see a little pullback here and look to continue. But I do want to see a little pullback. I don't want to just jump in if it keeps squeezing, because it might. Because it does that sometimes. Right, like, and it's so capable of doing it right here at after that big dump, it could just squeeze right up and take everything out. No pullback whatsoever. Just go. I'd like to get back around to 68, then look to move up. Might even just stay underneath the 9 here for a couple candles, pop up through, then move up. That's what it's been doing. Alright, over here, stay underneath for a few candles, wick through a few times, boom, up through, continue. So we might just do the same thing here. But it isn't as early as it was before, so once it starts getting around a little bit later, towards open, it starts moving a bit more, so but like that's what I was saying, that's how quick, you know what I mean? Like a bad trade can turn into, like, could have blew those accounts so easy, right? Like, I think we were down, right? Because we got long up here. Where was it to? Here we got out or something. Maybe we got long here, I'm not even sure. Or no. Yeah, we got long here. Again, no? We're up here. Anyway, I'm not even sure what it was to. But anyway, we got long, and then it came down, and we kept adding. And then we got that pump. But if it wasn't for that pump, like we added our last one down here, you know, so we were 10 contracts in, so 5 each account. So we were at, I believe the lowest was what, 1,400, something like that. So it was so easy for it just to dump down a little bit more and would have blew our accounts. But we got lucky after we seen that little dip below, and we added another one here. We got that pump right up to the 34. So we're up 900 in each account, but it could have been blown, right? It's so easy to blow them. So that's how quick it can turn, you know, from not trading very much to basically almost blowing the accounts and then managing to get them back. So we did it anyway, right? But that's how sketchy it is. It's fucking sketchy, right? Like I said, please like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for coming checking it out. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Do it every morning, every pre-market. Every fucking pre-market we're here doing this sketchy nonsense. But it's still better than the open most times, because the open's crazy. And power hours, shit. It used to be awesome. Used to love trading it. Even the open, get those nice 100-point pumps and dumps, but clean, you know what I mean? Now it's just fucking sketchy all the time. Right, like, see, I don't trust this so much for... I want to pull back. I want it to stay above. Like, pull back down a bit here and then start wicking back up right away. You know, so buyers got it, and then little dump again and then start moving up. But I don't know. It almost looks like it could be just down after it pumps up a little bit. I don't know. Now, in saying that, this could just pump right up to the 111. Who knows, you know? But when you're trying to find some structure in it, something that you're used to seeing, you know, but... find some method to the madness. Like I said, we did earlier too. We stand underneath the 9, kind of set up a couple candles, maybe wick down a little bit, continue up. But we'll see. minutes left on this candle. I got a little pump above this, come back down a bit. Might do that a couple times, I don't know. 9:16 here, so 14 minutes or so until new hour again, which is crazy. Feels like we just had new hour, but time flies when you're having fun. Watch this fucking thing squeeze. Hey, watch it squeeze. Just pump. Tear the face off me. It's good for my other account, my earn to trade. Up is good. We're down $16. Only thing I don't like right now is how sketchy it's getting with its volatility. You know. There's quick little 10-point rips there. That stuff can tear your face off, so you gotta be really careful. Well, if you trade micros, it's not too bad. But if you trade minis, it's sketchy. And that's the only thing I find about trade minis compared to trade micros that's better in a way, is that when I trade micros, or minis, sorry, I find my trades, I don't enter them as crazily. When I'm trading micros, fucking I'm in and out all the time. In and out all the time. $50 seconds left. I'm gonna close above the 34 up here. That would be super nice. A little pullback. Look to get long. We are still in this consolidation. You know what I mean? We never really got out of it. This little range here. Just trading the range. Alright, we closed above the 34. We do have a new hour, 4:25. Oh, sorry, 9:25. New hour candle. It's already 9:20 now, so do we dip down a little bit? do we not? A lot of liquidity to the upside. Right, this is what we kind of wanted after we touched down here. Pumped up. Want to see a little pullback, kind of set up into the 9 somewhere. And look to get long. If we don't just keep squeezing, which we very well may. $2.10 left. Already down 14 on our earn to trade. 14 bucks is a lot better than what we're down. You can kind of see the next setup here. Continue, take these highs. I think I just closed that. I did too. Unintentionally. Hold on a second now. I just gotta that for 1 second, get that set back up because I'm stupid. Let's see. Yeah, I closed it. I want to go click on it. And there we go. My lord. Give me a little pullback here. Nothing too crazy. To go long. Little imbalance. Down 1650 in our earn to trade. We're up 9 something in each one of our Apex accounts after almost blowing them. Super close. I think we're down 1400. Went in 5 contracts each one after this little wick down. We got to push back up. We're only looking for the VWAP, but it squeezed right up to the 34, so we got lucky. Now on our take profit trader, we're seeing if we're going to get this little pullback here into the imbalance. I like to see a Harami setup. I haven't seen really any of them. All we need for that really is this candle to come down here, close down here somewhere, little wick below, close back inside of it, take a long, back up to the top of that previous candle. That would be nice. See one of those setups. That would be exciting, but I don't know if we're going to. $3.15 left in the 5 minute. We do have a lot of liquidity to the upside. A lot of contracts sitting up there, so it might just keep moving up. We got 100 contracts sitting at the 312. Like, what do they know? Why is there 100 contracts sitting up at the 312? Right? I get a feeling they know more than I do. Well, I guess though we did. We were at the 280s, was it? So 312. Why haven't? I guess maybe. Right? 30-point stop loss, maybe. I don't know. Why would you have 30 points? Doesn't make any sense. Then again, I barely ever put in a stop loss, so what am I talking about? Why wouldn't you have a 30-point? I should start putting in one though, like even down 30 points. Even though I don't really use it, put it down 30 points in case we get a total dump or something like we had earlier. Probably be smart. Probably be a smart thing to do. 133 left on this candle. Do we get down here into the imbalance? Back of the 80. Close there. Wick down a little bit with a new candle. Come back up, close inside that candle. So Harami setup, take it long. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. 55 seconds till our new hour candle. It's going to close up around the top. So we might get a little pushback down to the 80s after that. Still 35 seconds left, so you don't know. You don't know what it's going to do. Ten seconds. See if we get our little Harami set up. .245 left in the 5 minute. Let's see what we get. I'd like to see it close inside this imbalance. $140. $35 seconds. Do we close inside that? Be nice if it did. And at the low, too. Stay down there and close inside. Next candle, dip below. Close back inside this candle. We look to take a long. Come on, baby. So close. So close. Don't you fucking do it. Go up. That's close enough. I'm calling that inside. Dip below. Is it really inside though? How close is it? It's like, oh, look at it. Just outside of that. Can I use that as a Harami? I wonder. I can, but I mean, can I call that a Harami inside an imbalance? I don't know if I can do that. But I think regardless, I'm going to trade it. If it comes back up and closes inside this candle, I'm going to take it along. Four minutes left. And the worst part is it only works really well on a 5 minute, right? Like, it works too on other time frames, I guess, but five minute from what I tested or back tested, Harami inside of a imbalance works best on 5. So even though technically it's not really in an imbalance. It's very, very close, but it's close enough that I'm going to call it inside an imbalance, regardless. Because a lot of people just trade Aramis like that. They don't even use an imbalance. But I find you get it in an imbalance, it's way better. So we got about 315 left. So as long as we close inside that previous candle, we're going to see it react. Maybe it'll come down a little bit more, try to take most of this wick, and then we'll try to take a long and get back up to the top of this candle. $2.45. It's just 5 minutes takes so long. God, it drives me crazy. But I guess realistically, it gives it enough time to play around too, right? So that's why it works better on the 5. I don't know. So I guess if you're doing it on a 2, it can drop down a lot more, pump up a lot more, because compared to the 5, you know, it's 3 or more minutes. So it shows that it's more concise, I guess. $2.10 left. I guess if I was trading this on a 2-minute now, I would already probably bid in long, and then I would have dumped, cleared me out, go back up and close the side, right? I guess. I don't know. Can it get back up inside in 1 minute? I don't know if it can. Still moving down. Not looking like it can. Nope, I don't think it's going to. Unfortunate. We're gonna go sweep that again? No way. Like I said, this is kind of just like a big old range. Check our other one too. Must be down now. $67 down. Oh my god. It's terrible. We're giving back all our profits from yesterday. On our earn to trade. Which is 60% off, by the way. If you need any accounts that earn to trade or you want to try them out, they're 60% off now. They're celebrating their 9 years in business. I didn't even know about them. I only found it the other day on Patrick Whalen promotes them too or something on his Only Prop Firms, whatever, so that's where I seen them and got into it. But yeah, so I set up an account with them and affiliate code JW. But it seemed decent. And this Finimark, I never used this before, but I gotta figure out more about this, how this works. Apparently it's a really good platform, but I never used it before. I watched some videos, people were talking about it like, yeah, they love it. I'm like, oh. I always use Tradovate, or if I use Rhythmic, I always use Quant Tower. So, which I never did trade a lot of Rhythmic anyway. I mostly just traded with Tradovate. And Trading, well, I never really traded with TradingView, but I still chart with TradingView. But it's just always been better for me to use Tradovate. I got used to it, I guess. Yeah, wow, come all the way back down there again. I'm impressed with that. I didn't think it was going to go back down. I guess though, right? Swept all that, put in a lower high. Does make sense in a way. But I really thought this lower high was just going to be a little pullback. We continue, but liquidity to the upside as well. So, or is this just another big sweep like we did last time? And we're just going to run up again. It's kind of like what it feels like. I think it's just reaping people today. You know, people get long, take them all back out. People get short, take them all back out. Just goes down low enough to get everybody interested, and then it tears them up. And goes up high enough to get everybody interested, and it tears them up. So I find when it gets to these areas, it moves so fast. It just ripped, like last time it just ripped up here. Never really ripped down, but start dumping. Alright, do we just roll over now? I don't think we do, but this is the hourly here. Do we have anything on the 15 that's showing us that we should? Unless we come down and take this. Do have a previous day low down here at the 975s. Well, that's kind of down here. Where's it to? What's that? 984s. What do I have there? Okay, well, whatever. Maybe it's going for that low. I guess it's the 84s. Yeah, it's not far. Take the low and start moving up. Or even the overnight low. Oh. 106. Ugh. Gotta get out of this. Well, I guess we'll wait. See what it does down here. If it's gonna go down. All my profits from yesterday gone, wiped. Ugh, terrible. even an extra 10 bucks. So I guess we'll wait and see if we go for the low maybe, or previous day low. Or it's just rip back up, which is possible. This market is sketchy as hell. I'm just lucky to get that 900 in each one of my Apex accounts because, I don't know, as it gets closer to open, it's going to get sketchier anyway, so. The sketchiness will get sketchier. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you need any accounts with Take Profit Trader, please use code JW. Need any accounts with Earn to Trade JW, Trade Day JWT, because they didn't have JW. And there's a link for Elite Trader Funding in the chat. Elite Trader Funding, I don't know if they still got 90% off. They had 90% off all the time for the longest time, but let me see. Make sure. I don't want to talk in my ass here. Let's see. Nope, their 90% off is gone. Imagine when it 90% off, it's $165 an account. I'm not paying that. But they do 90% off. They do 90% off a lot, so it's something to keep in mind if you're just getting into trading and you don't want to put a big pile of money into it, but you still want to trade where you can make profit. It's $16.50 American for an account, so it's definitely worth it to build up your psychology, and you're still actually just not paper trading, you know, because $16.50, like, who cares, you know. Super cheap, and they're basically like Apex, I think. I still don't trust this. I think this could keep going down. So we're so close to down here. But that being said, it did rip up earlier, so maybe it does it again. Market's just reaping everybody, right? Run up a little bit, take them all out. Run up a little bit, take them all out. So, do we do it again? Do we run back up here to the 80s? I don't know. It's been doing that. 5 seconds, still new 5-minute candle. Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm gonna try a small one here, just back up to the 9. Try a small one back to the 9. See if we get it. $2.45 left in the 5-minute. Might even just push to the VWAP. The real reason why I think it does is because it's been chewing everybody up each time it went down. So why would it change now? You know? $110 left on this candle. Push up now for the next candle. Open up around the VWAP. Maybe. Like I said, you don't know. Feels like that could be the case. Doesn't have to be. Feels like it could be. $20 seconds left. All right, let's see. Maybe take it this wick, maybe to the VWAP. Or maybe not. I feel like we do, though. Just because it was going through everybody all day, all morning. Go up, take them all out. Go up, take them all out. Now that we took all this out, go up a little bit maybe. At least to the VWAP. Maybe higher, but... So, you know, everybody's short there. $3.20 left on that candle. If we don't push up, I'll just get out. So we'll see. How many people got their stops just above the VWAP? No, WEWAP, you know? .105 left in the 5 minute. We get a little squeeze here. .25 seconds left. Did hit off the 9 though, so gotta be careful. Oh, we do have a 10-minute new 30-minute candle, so we might get our squeeze. Might get our squeeze. .340 left on the 5 minute. What's this at here? 76s. We're not looking for the 80s, but just above the VWAP, the WEWAP. .235 left in the 5 minute. Bounce off to 50 again, maybe. Nope, guess not. No squeeze. Probably gonna dump down to the overnight low. Yeah, I really thought we would squeeze up here, take everybody out, then move down. But I guess not. $120 left. I don't trust that, you know? $40 seconds left. We continue to wick. $25 seconds. Maybe not. Don't like that it's closing down there. I would have liked for it to wick a bit more before the close of that candle. Wick up around, back around the 60s. Yeah, okay. Let's just try one for down here. Kind of want to see it move a bit quicker. Get below this, 40s. No. Do we squeeze back up here to the 80s, I wonder? A higher low. We set this up. back up this way. We just keep squeezing. $20 seconds left. Let get up by the VWAP. I'll probably take it off. Take it off there, because we might pull back a little bit first. No. I'd like to get a little pullback back down here around the 60s before we went up there. A lot more liquidity to the downside now. .305 left in the 5 minute. Saying we want a little pullback to the 60s. Little bounce now up to the VWAP. lots of time. 140 left on this candle. Move up nicely up to there. Quickly, hopefully. Close nicely above the 9. Take it off there. Still think we go. Right, we just at least get above the VWAP, the WWAP, maybe even to the 80s. So it's kind of up here, or 74s, whatever I was saying. I think it was 74s. Maybe it's kind of high or low. That's why after I got out here, got taken out, see me kind of pumped up, come back down, kind of did this. So that's when I got long. And I still think we get up there. I still think we get up there. Might pull back a little bit more now with this candle. It's the 15 I'm looking at. I wonder, I'm all fucked up. I'm not looking at the hourly. Right, yeah. I definitely think we get up there. Come down, sweep this wick a little bit. Now I don't know though. Now it makes me a little nervous. $340 left in the 5. Lots of time. Okay. OBS Studios disconnected and reconnected. I hope I'm still going. But anyway, if you didn't hear that, please like and subscribe. Right? Really appreciate it. Do this every morning in the pre-market. Which is lots of fun. Well, it's not lots of fun, but it's alright. When the market's good, it's fun. But market's not really great today. For the way I trade. But we can scalp back a little bit. We're down 665 or 35 in this account, so we got it back up to 145. Just off this trade here. Then we've seen a little higher low. We took a couple of trades and got it all back. So, well, the majority of it. So it's not too bad. I'm sure we'll get more setups, but I think it goes up to the 74-ish area. Or back above this 9 on the hourly, which is, ooh, we got 12 minutes till new hour. So, I don't know. I think we get back up a little bit. $74 area on the 15 I was looking at. I thought it was the hour, but don't have any news today. Well, we got some people speaking, I suppose, but we got some speakers, some kind of news, but it's nothing amazing. You know what? To make the trades we did today and make the few dollars we did, it's not too bad. Or even the few we lost, you know. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at this fucking thing. It's starting to get snaky already. Oh. 5 seconds left in the 5 minute, and there's the push we were looking for. Right above the VWAP. It will be above the VWAP in a minute. Up to the 74s, I'd say. Maybe higher, maybe 80s. The market loves to take it away today. Went up, took it all back. Went up, took it all back. Does it go up? Take it all back? God knows. But that's the pattern. That is the pattern, man. I don't know. Back above the 9. Little dip below. Do we pop up to the 34s? 15 is what I'm thinking, right? Well, it's not even 34s now. 33s. Just above that. Do we get it? Two minutes left in the 5. I think we do. Take it off there. Still probably gonna go a little higher. Yep, there we go. Fuck, we're good. We are good. Down 635. Back up 35. All from that fucking trade over here where I thought I was gonna pump last time. It didn't. Dip. Made a higher low. Pulled back. We got long again a couple times. Got most of our money back. Now we just got it all back. And a little bit of profit. On a day like this, you know what I mean? That's not bad. Today really, really sucked ass. You know, there was some movement, but it wasn't a great pre-market, and we're kind of all in this little downtrend range, so we'd probably pop up to the 80s, which I thought it was going to, but I didn't really want to test it because where it's getting closer to open, the market's starting to get droppy and pumpy, and I don't really want to be in that. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks for coming back. We do this every pre-market, every fucking morning. We're doing this before the open. But yeah, that's it for me, man. Like I said, like and subscribe. If you need any accounts to take Profit Trader, please use code JW. You need accounts to trade day, JWT, and earn to trade, please use JW. Just started trading them myself. They're a good profit firm. But yeah, that's it for me, man. Talk to you later on with an update video, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. See you then. Have a good one.